Hey, Shalom. First off, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. When they give whatever honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, who are starving this truth, when they give it peace and blessings to the occupant across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and risk their life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Lord, when the video is edifying, only I can get something from this video. I'm going to get a couple precepts in Zechariah 12, and, I did a video, about this a couple videos ago, but I want to kind of touch on, add some more precepts to it, Lord willing, it's edifying. But this is Zechariah 12:8. It says, "In that day shall the Lord Yahweh defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David." And if you, like I mentioned, if you look at, when David was king, right, you look at when Israel was established, right, when we were back in the land and we, the house of David was going, we were putting these other nations in hell, man. You know what I mean? We was putting these other nations through hell. And that's how I was going to go back to, okay? Because scriptures tell you that, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. They led us into captivity, right? And a lot of our people don't want to accept it or want to agree, but they led us into captivity, man, period. And every nation has had a hand in our captivity. It wasn't just the so-called white man. It wasn't, it was those Hamites, right? It was the so-called white man. It was Ishmael, right? Amalekites, which are Edomites. They all had a hand in our downfall. You know what I mean? And, that was part of the curses, man. But in the days to come, once we're established, the Lord is going to raise us back up. And it starts with getting this truth. It starts with getting this knowledge. It starts with getting this understanding, right? Knowing who we coming out of this place mentally, man, coming out of this place with our ways and our beliefs, not not following, Christmas coming up, Thanksgiving just passed, not follow, because the Most High said, what? I despise your I despise your feast days. The feast, if you look at the history behind these holidays, it's wicked shit, man. And these are not holy days. These are not holidays, right? The holy days, it's Sabbath, right? The Passover, these are different customs that we keep, that we celebrate. But we're not to dwell in, do what the heathen does, man. Okay, this is Zechariah 12:8. It says, "In that day shall the Lord Yahweh defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as the Most High, as the angel of the Lord Yahweh before them. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will seek to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem." Yeah, the Lord is going to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem. It says, "And I will pour upon the house of David and upon the inhabitants of Jerusalem the spirit of grace and of supplication, and they shall look upon me whom they have pierced, and they shall mourn for him as one mourneth for his only son, and shall be in bitterness for him as one that is bitterness for his firstborn." And look, the Lord is going to come back and see those who pierced them. You got that same wicked generation is back, man. And if you see it, it's why. Look at America. Look how wicked our people is in this place. Okay, look how wicked our people. Come on, man. I mean, if this is not the most wicked kingdom, you don't. I mean, if you take all the wicked kingdoms and all the captivities we've been through, right? You bundle that up, you get America, man. You just put that in the box and you shake it, you get America, man. This is that place, man. Every time, this is that place that's going to be destroyed, man. Okay, let me grab this. Let me grab this in Baruch really quick. This is Baruch 24 and 25. It says, "Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they shortly see." It's like I'm running back. It says, "Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting." Yeah, the neighbors of Zion, had not only did they see our downfall, but they had partaken it. They had something to do with it. Okay, it says, "My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High." The wrath that has come upon us from the Most High, man, because it was done. The Lord allowed you to do what you did, right? The Lord, it was because we didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments. It's not because you guys are, the heathen are great people. Nah, it ain't because of that, man. It's because we went off. It says, for thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck. So shortly, we're going to see our enemy's destruction, man. Okay? Let me grab this. I think it's in Psalms. Right, yeah. This is Psalms 50 and 20. It says, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. And that's what's happening. Right? The heathen, you thought that the Lord was altogether, because, you know, you thought the Lord was with you and was with the things that you're doing, but that's not the case. And we're getting reproved in the land of our captivity, just like prophecy said we would. So that house is being reestablished, man. It says, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. Now consider this, ye that forget the Most High, lest I tear you in pieces and there be none to deliver. So nonetheless, man, you know, the Lord is going to deliver us. Lord willing, I'm one of those men, man. Okay? But the heathen are going into captivity, man, period. The Lord ain't forgot what you guys have done. You know, and you guys don't have a power. You know, I look into, like, you know, your idols, like when I go in Elamite, you know, places or where they dwell at, or Ishmaelites, they got all kind of idols and all kind of shit that they've built, that they worship. How proud is that? Like, come on, man. These dumb idols that can't do anything, man. We worship the living power. The Father name is Yahweh. The Son name is Yahweh Shai, period. That's what we worship, man. That's what we pray to. And that's who's going to deliver us in these end times. Lord willing, I'll be one of those men, man. Lord willing. Okay? So with that, man, Lord willing, the video is edifying. Lord willing, I got something from this video. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakadash. I want to tell you, brothers, keep pushing on to the next Shalom.